Do you want to start getting better at golf but don't know where to begin in practice? Are you struggling to make a schedule that covers all you need to practice? After watching this video, you should have a better understanding of the perfect practice techniques and be on your way to being a great golfer. Hi, I'm Riley Manasco, a licensed physical therapist, former collegiate golfer. This video will explain the different ways to practice, give an example outline on how to practice, and finish with some tips on recovery so you can get back to practice the next day with your healthiest body. To begin, let's talk about the different ways you can practice. There are 5 main types: block, random, variable, pressure, and simulation. If you can understand the strengths of each of these and you can strategically use them throughout your week, you'll have a very well-rounded practice schedule. First, block practice is repeatedly performing the same skill or drill in a stable and predictable environment. This type of practice is useful for building fundamental skills and developing muscle memory. Random practice involves interweaving different types of skills and drills within a practice session. It challenges your ability to adapt and make decisions in a changing environment, mimicking what you might understand on the golf course. Next, variable practice is practicing the same skill with variations, such as changing clubs or targets. This type of practice enhances adaptability and transfer of skills to different situations on the golf course. Pressure practice involves adding elements of competition, consequence, or stress to simulate real game situations. Doing this will help you develop mental toughness and learn how to perform under pressure. Finally, simulation practice includes replicating on-course situations as closely as possible, such as playing rounds or visualizing shots. This type helps improve course management, decision-making, and strategic thinking. Now that we have defined the various types of practice, let's see what that can look like implemented throughout your week. Now, this schedule is pretty intense, but we tried to show you all 5 types of practice used throughout your training schedule. Maybe you can use this exact plan the week before a big tournament or during the summer break to get ahead on next season. Otherwise, just take sessions out and use them whenever you can throughout your planned practice days. These days are broken into morning and afternoon sessions. Each time we say session, we mean time of around 2 hours dedicated to each morning or afternoon practice. Day 1 is focused on technical skill development. The morning session this day uses block practice focusing on the fundamentals of putting, such as alignment and stroke mechanics. Use feedback tools like video analysis or training aids to refine your technique. The afternoon session is block practice on short game skills like chipping, pitching, and bunker shots. You can incorporate variable practice through changing clubs or targets. Day 2 is designed around making decisions and adaptability. The morning session is a random practice combining putting, short game, and iron play. Rotate between different skills every few minutes to challenge adaptability. The afternoon session is pressure practice with simulated on-course situations. Here, try hitting shots to specific yardages or playing mini games with consequences for missed shots. Day 3 is for improving course management and mental toughness. Your first session is a simulation practice, playing practice rounds on the course. Focus on strategy, shot selection, and managing different lies and condition. The afternoon session combines block and variable practice on the driving range. This is going to focus on driving accurately and distance control. Introduce pressure elements by setting performance goals or competing against a practice partner. The 4th and final day is for review and recovery. You will probably only need about an hour to complete each session. In the morning, have light practice focusing on areas of weakness identified throughout the week. Use visualization techniques to mentally rehearse successful shots and scenarios. In the afternoon, do physical conditioning that focuses on mobility and flexibility. Finally, recovery. Having great recovery techniques will help you maintain the healthy body you will need to practice the way that you want. Recovery monitoring can be a great way to make sure that you are on the right track. Some ways to do this are through the VAS and the REST-Q sport questionnaires. VAS stands for Visual Analog Scale and is a perceived pain scale. REST-Q is the Recovery Stress Questionnaire for athletes. This is a subjective report that determines stress symptoms and recovery states in the days and nights following activity. Active recovery is an effective form of recovery to reduce muscle soreness that should be performed in a short window of time soon after ending activity. 7 to 8 minutes of low-intensity exercise such as biking or walking would be ideal. Using yoga, stretching, and foam rolling are also great forms of everyday recovery. Additionally, many athletes are classified as poor sleepers based on daytime sleepiness, despite sleep time meeting guidelines. Optimal sleep time varies between individuals, but 7 to 9 hours is recommended for adults. Athletes may require additional time for adequate recovery. Nutrition goes hand in hand with your recovery to keep you performing at your highest capacity. For additional information, check out our video about nutrition, or reach out to one of our clinics today and schedule a consultation with someone on our team. We can provide one-on-one training to help you get the results you are looking for. Thanks for watching. We hope this video has given you the tools that you will need to start perfecting your practice techniques. We know you will become a great golfer in no time. And remember, always have fun.